You know what the difference is between me and you? I was thinking about it.
What?
Is that I think, dude, if you were on the 9/11 plane, bro, like you'd be like the type of guy like calling your family and shit, because you know like it's you're done for. But me, I would try to like save everyone, because I'm like
Complete opposite.
no, I'm a hero.
I probably would have gotten in the cockpit, saved everyone. You would have been like listening to rap or making beer.
No, you know what?
Or something horrible that nobody likes.
You wouldn't even be calling your family. You'd be calling your boys and be like, guys, I'm not gonna make it the happiest hour.
Okay, that's kind of important though. Then again, they probably flew right over happiest hour. So
Yeah,
you know how much FOMO I would have had looking at them?
You look down like, oh. What's up, Miami? What up, gang? You know where we at? It's your boys, PJ, Matt, and this is
Arroz, Blanco. Comedy.
Yeah, it was pretty
podcast.
Smooth. Pretty smooth. And as you see today, it's just the boys.
Just the boys. Let's rock and roll, baby.
Rock and roll it. There was a lot of backlash from your last pod episode where you wouldn't eat the hot sauce. Matt's soft,
I finally did it. I put it on my pinky, and I had a little bit on my tongue. Wasn't a big deal. I had to pretend like I was scared for all the haters out there.
You know what the difference is between me and you? I was thinking about it.
What?
Is that I think, dude, if you were on the 9/11 plane, bro, like you'd be like the type of guy like calling your family and shit, because like it's you're done for. But me, I would try to like save everyone, because I'm like
complete opposite.
No, I'm a hero.
I probably would have gotten in the cockpit, saved everyone. You would have been like listening to rap or making beer.
No, you know what?
Or something horrible that nobody likes.
You wouldn't even be calling your family. You'd be calling your boys and be like, guys, I'm not gonna make it the happiest hour.
Okay, that's kind of important though. Then again, they probably flew right over happiest hour. So you know how much FOMO I would have had looking at them?
You look down like, oh, fuck,
You see Mike in line with everyone. Yeah, man.
Destroying beers. Yeah.
That was a tough one. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little bit worried about that hot sauce.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
It's not bad
Yeah,
at
it's
all.
actually horrible if you have a lot of it, but.
Yeah, dude, it was literally a pinky. I thought it was like, so they make it on the show, they make it look like it fucking kills people.
Well, they
have a whole wing.
They toss it in the sauce. It's like super hot.
That's insane, yeah.
It's like the hottest sauce they had on the lineup in general. Like the last stab's not even as hot as the bomb.
Why are you so into like these extreme, do you eat them with actual things, or do you just like to have the bottle?
Taco Bell. Every time I get Taco Bell, I put out a bunch of the bomb. I dip it.
The whole thing?
Not the whole bottle sauce, but like make
No, but you
bottle.
dip the whole taco, and you have like a good amount.
I get a good amount of like the bomb. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I love it.
Is it painful?
A little bit.
Does your stomach die after?
Not die. If you eat like too much of it, dude, you'll get like abdominal cramps for sure. But I mean, like, I'm not a bitch.
Oh my God. I'm not gonna lie, I felt like a bitch for 20 minutes there.
No,
I was like, no, please. Well, and you guys were like, Matt, just do it.
Well, Matt, how did you think that was gonna end? Like, we're just gonna be like, all right, well, I guess we're not doing it. Goodbye, everyone.
I know. I did say what killed me, and Mike Daba can attest to this. He said that he found my limit, and I have no limits, so I fucking did it. But it took me a long time.
I don't know. I think you have limits.
I have no limits. Name one limit.
You would give someone
Name one. Name it.
Well, you gotta
name a limit.
You gotta let me speak.
What is it?
You're gonna like you would murder someone
For what?
just because.
It's not pointless like that either.
Okay, but that's a limit though. You wouldn't kill just to kill someone. You have your limits.
That's limitception. I see what you're doing here.
Limitception.
I don't know.
That's not even an exception type deal. Yeah.
Yeah. That was a fun one. I like Mike Daba. Who do you think was our guest of the year? Who would you give guest of the year to?
Well, it's not the Invisible Man.
Oh, no.
Hey, man, when we did that bit, bro, I could tell you hated it, because as soon as after we did it, you go, hey, you didn't have to do that voice, right? I'm like, bro. Yeah, like you could have done like any other voice. I'm like,
dude,
yeah.
You have crazy memory, man. I remember you told me a story of like, remember we were on the beach in Santa Maria or whatever, years back.
Oh, yeah, I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah, you don't have to say that story if you want.
Yeah.
But...
Oh, yeah, I'd rather not bring it up.
Yeah,
Dude, that's funny, dude.
Fine.
Yeah.
You have crazy memory, bro. Every time you bring something up, and it's always something bad that I did too. It's always something I didn't like or something shitty I said. You're like, yeah, man, you made me feel bad about this. And I was like, fuck. You're like, yeah, 6 years ago you said you didn't like blue shoes and I was wearing blue shoes. I'm like, the fuck, PJ?
I have a lot of negative stories about you.
You do.
Back in the day.
You do.
No,
I don't think you really like me.
I say positive things too.
I think, you know what I think it is? I think I just show up. So you're like, Matt'll do.
No. What about 50 Shades of Grey? I always remember that for you, bro.
Yeah, that's the one good thing. And also, I told you about that.
No, I knew about it too.
Oh, you know about it?
Yeah, I saw you wear it in person.
Were people like...
Everybody was talking about it, I remember.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, oh,
well, not everyone, but
Matt
like,
Valen
you
is
see
50
Matt's
Shades of
costume?
Grey
Like, who's
for-
Matt? He's like wearing 50 Shades of Grey, and then I saw you and be like, oh, that's pretty cool.
That was a go-to costume.
That was pretty cool, yeah.
So Guest of the Year definitely wasn't Invisible Man. He sucked.
Guest of the Year I'd probably give to Zach Newford was fun.
I guess Dabo doesn't count, right?
No, Dabo's 2025.
He's an early front runner for 2025. I will say that.
I don't know, man. That's tough.
Zach Newford.
Zach,
I would say Jay Millie.
You say Jay Millie?
I would say Jay Millie. I wanted to have JP Cower on, but it was hard to get him. Sebi's been in and out of town. Madeline was great. Carter was great. Everyone we've had has been great. Peasy.
Yeah.
Peasy has been
Oh,
amazing.
yeah. You know, that's probably my goat, bro. I would say Peasy. Yeah.
I love how freaking the train. I love how like high standards we have for ourselves that we think we could rank our guests. Like if we're any better.
Yeah, you know, we're a top-notch pod,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
You know how we roll.
We have like an award and everything. I would say guest of the year.
Can we apply for those? Is that a thing?
Oh, can you on like YouTube?
Well, I don't know. We should maybe like look into that. Maybe we win something. Because I feel like people aren't signing up for it. So if you just sign in for something like that,
YouTube's like, yeah, we do that, and they like
everybody
make it.
has one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you might as well like try to get an award or something for it.
Yeah, get an award or something for it.
You know, if you think we're doing a good job.
I guess I'll take this. I would say Jay Millie. He was hilarious. I think he was one of the first one we did shot callers with, or it was Madeline then him.
Yeah, Madeline was first.
He was the first one we figured out the real shot callers. Because remember Madeline didn't know.
It was like the vibration mode.
Yeah.
Right. Damn, I was just thinking something. Oh, because it was funny because with Jay Millie is when we first brought up the Catching Feelings music video idea. He does like Master Debaters. He came over to do the vocals, and it's like like a week or two later. I was like hung over out of my mind. I'm like, oh, we got to get this over immediately.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, so we did that, and then I'm like, all right, it's super important. He shows up to the shoot, and I guess we just booked it on a day where he couldn't make it.
Yeah.
So we had to have somebody fill in instead of like sing his part, which I don't even know if it matters because like they're not gonna be able to tell. It's his
So it
voice
wasn't
or
Jay
not.
Millie?
It was Jay Millie's voice, but it's not him singing the song.
I see. He was supposed to be in the actual shoot.
Right.
Yeah.
Takes away from
Damn.
it.
I mean,
It ruins the joke.
Ryan Corona's the boy though.
Yeah. Shout out Ryan Corona.
Yeah, shouts out Ryan Corona. Dude, that guy.
He killed it. Yeah.
Guy's a hunk, bro. I think Jay Millie's okay with him being Jay Millie.
Yeah, I guess that could be me.
That's like having Brad Pitt fill in for you in the podcast. Like,
For sure. Yeah, and it's like having
Pee
Pee-wee Herman.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I knew you were gonna
Oh, yeah,
try to
something
fucking
like that, yeah.
riff around. All right. So who was your guest of the year? Did you say one?
I don't do favorites.
Oh,
you know.
come on. Hey,
That's-
man.
I'm not getting
Put your
political.
balls on the table.
You know, my favorite is Andre. Andre was a great guest.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to our boss.
Yeah.
Andre technically was our first guest, so yeah.
Yeah, he counts.
Thanks, Andre.
All right.
All right, what about favorite skit we made this year?
Oh, because we make skits.
Yeah, liquor store comedy, guys.
You know what? Toast didn't like perform that well, but I've had a lot of people come up and say like it's their favorite.
Yeah.
So I guess Toast is like one of our better ones. I don't know. I like Toast.
I like Toast a lot. I like the BMI.
Yeah.
There's one that I'm missing. Oh, dude. Western Roulette was great. That was
a fun one.
fun to do, man.
Yeah.
It just took so long. But
That was grueling. Yeah.
I think that was the coolest one we did.
For sure. Yeah.
I think Western Roulette was like the coolest, like, it felt like an actual Western movie.
Well, man, that shot with the gun, like
Yeah.
getting loaded up, is insane, bro.
Yeah.
Like cinematically, it was one of our better ones for sure.
Yeah.
Humor-wise, it was But you know what? You're not gonna. The field wins sometimes. You know, you play 10 games, the field will win like 5 of them. So it's like, you do what you can.
What are you, a football coach? What the hell was that?
No,
You win some, you lose some.
just trying to sound smart or whatever, you know.
What do you think was the highlight of our year? Or your year?
For me, bro, it's when I saved that hospital of like cancer children.
Oh, I remember that.
It was about to catch on fire, and I said no.
Yep, and the fire went out.
It was when you started talking to that grandma at the one bar. And I'm like, Matt, what are you doing? And you said, just because the wrapper's wrinkly doesn't mean the candy ain't good. And I'm like, Matt, you gotta chill out, dog. I mean, if that's what you're into.
No, not what I'm saying.
And then we found out it was actually Pooch's grandma, and I was like, dude, what are you doing?
Please don't tell Pooch that.
He's gonna see the footage.
She's gonna be editing like, this son of a bitch.
Yeah. What about you, man? Highlights for you, me?
Well, I got a promotion at work.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I'm the new CEO of United Healthcare.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty easy. I'm actually surprised nobody else applied for that role.
Yeah. I heard it's a job to die for.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Distasteful.
Why is that distasteful? I don't get it.
Read the room, pal.
It's not even a room. We're in a car.
No, highlight of my year, let's see. Well, we started our skits only like 6 months ago. That felt like a year or two ago.
Yeah, and we shot a POC for like an actual series. In January or April.
Thank God that one never got released.
It was a fun one.
Dude, it was fun, but I had to walk out of a room looking like, you know who?
Yeah, the big boy himself. They all know who we're talking about.
They know.
They know.
We started the podcast this year. It's been a big year.
Yeah.
Highlight of my year, I did stand-up in New York. I headlined some shows. And I moved out.
Oh yeah, that's true. You did do that this year.
That was literally almost a year ago. It was like February of this year.
Yeah.
Last year.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing when you can't pick a highlight. Like, I guess that means there was so much good going on, or it means nothing good happened.
I don't know, or something not good enough happened.
Not good enough to your standards.
Everything was kind of mid. It's a mid-year.
Yeah, I became single this year.
Oh yeah. It's mid, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that a highlight?
You were there when I met her.
I was there.
And you were there when I
in an acting class.
Jumped her.
I was not there
when
when you dumped her.
Me.
Yeah.
Or we dumped each other.
You want to tell the story?
How it happened?
Yeah.
It was actually on a podcast episode. You imagine?
Yeah.
I like to. It's like, hey, we're done. Can you imagine on an episode? I like to. I was trying to riff there.
No, because I did think about doing it when we first had our first podcast.
Yeah.
Like I should fuck with Matt and have like some girl call me, but before she called me, like set up like, oh Matt, I'm in a happy relationship right now.
Yeah.
And then have her like put it on speaker, like, oh look, she's calling now, and then have her break up with me on pod, get your reaction. But I don't think you'd buy it, so I was like, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah.
Like something crazy.
Because I really thought about fucking with you so hard back in the day when we had to.
The thing is, I know you too well that you wouldn't answer a call live on the podcast like that unless it's
too set up.
Yeah. Damn, we're too in sync.
Right.
I liked Daba's idea. So whenever you guys see the episode, Daba, his topic was he thinks everyone should go on a date for karaoke and break up with someone for karaoke.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea.
It's pretty fun, man. I like it.
Can you imagine doing that shit?
No. I mean, I do karaoke. I think karaoke's fun before a breakup.
Such a karaoke
Yeah,
guy.
I mean, I don't think it's a big deal. You could do that.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, man, one thing I was thinking about, because I was thinking about the old pod, was, dude, we should like find an episode and bring back the questions, bro.
Oh, yeah?
Because the thing is here, we didn't have, we were a startup pod. We didn't have like many viewers or anything. So we didn't have like anybody asking questions. So we'd make up like fake people and write fake questions.
That was fun. Yeah, PJ, and you carried the load on that. You would come up with like hard-hitting, deep questions.
No, some of them were so, because I remember one of them, I wrote as your girlfriend at the time.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I think that PJ guy's hot.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh wow, thanks. I don't. Could I say her name?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say it, no.
I read her name out loud and I was like, oh no way, she wrote one in, maybe behind my back or whatever. And then I read it and it was like, PJ's so hot. I was like, okay, I wonder who wrote this one. What was the guy that would write in every week that you created?
Yeah. So we made like an old man character named like Charles, and
Charles.
He'd have like the worst takes. He has like super basic questions, but
Wasn't
had
he
the
like
worst take on it.
like keeping someone kidnapped in his basement? Or
so yeah, so it devolved a little bit because when we had Carlos on, I had an idea where it's like, man, how funny would it be if his wife's cheating on him? So we had a guy ask a question before, been like, oh yeah, I'm sleeping with my best friend's wife, and like we made some reference that like it was his birthday or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the next question, Charles says, What's up, Pod? It's my birthday today.
Yeah, the next
so he was talking
episode.
about him. Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, I hate saying this because it makes me feel like I'm saying like that viewers wouldn't get it, but you really have to pay attention to those details.
100%, yeah.
You know, I always say that about crowds. Like if I'm like this comedian that, oh, my stuff is too smart for the crowd. It's like,
well, dude, when we did those questions, we had guests that didn't
get
it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
They just weren't into it. Like, dude, what the fuck is this? And then other guests like loved it. Like they're like into it. And then
sometimes our minds are so far out there that it just is what it is, bro. As long as we're having fun.
Yeah, because dude, I loved doing it back in the day.
Dude, there was something nice about the minutia of it, like like you've never seen Breaking Bad, right?
Nope.
So in Breaking Bad, they start cooking meth, but instead of in a house, they start in a what are those things called? Like not a trailer. I guess
it's a trailer.
It's a trailer. Yeah, you've seen it, like on the.
I've seen that. Yeah,
yeah.
It's a trailer.
So they have a trailer, and that's where they cook their meth. They drive it around the desert, and they park, and they cook it for days. And then as the show advances, they cook in like a house, and then they have like this elaborate lab with like all the devices they need. And then at the end of the show, like Walter says something. He's like, "Huh, you remember the trailer?" And Jesse's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Why did we love that trailer?" And he's like, "I don't know, something simple about it, you know? It was like inertia, you know?"
I like that.
And I think about that often when I think about our podcasts or like the early skits, like the TikToks, I guess, on the phone, like that we would make. And like anything else that we would do, it was like so early. And then we met these guys. Shouts out, stay tranquilo, all you guys. And we met, you know, PZ and Carrie and everyone, Brian, all those guys. And then everything just like advanced. Like not that we're like these fucking superstars, but like our content has looked way better. The audio, the visuals, everything is better.
We've been upgrading for sure.
We've upgraded hard in the past year, like 6 months even to a year. And I often think about like that, like we were really in like the.
Yeah, man. Because I mean, I think sometimes you gotta like stop and like look around for sure. Because you know, again, it's not about the destination; it's about the journey, right? So it's
it's
all about that journey.
Sojourner truth, bruh.
But yeah, man. I mean, I do look back on like those type of shits fondly. Because I remember, dude, I would like stress like dumb shit about it like all the time.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I gotta get questions or like fucking
Yeah.
I just like for no reason it was so dumb. It's like who's watching that much? Like,
Yeah. We would get like 6 views. Well, you and I were not constantly, but we were at odds often because at one point I was like, I think we should just riff and let it be natural. But you wanted to be prepared.
I want to like prepare something.
Because you like being prepared. And I was like, but it doesn't feel as natural. And then what's funny is towards the end of OGY, we flip-flopped. You wanted it to be more natural flowing with a guest.
I stopped working on it as much.
Yeah.
It's just a natural thing. You're like, let's prepare something.
But then again, I didn't have much of a say because you did all the editing.
Right.
You know, and I remember you tried teaching me and everything. But like, I still was, towards the end, I was the one that was like, maybe we should have writing questions and these topics. And I love the shot caller game that you and V-Stu came up with. And like, it was like, we flip-flopped, and then we stopped for a little bit, and then these guys reached out to us, and it's been amazing, man. It's been a blessing. I love it, you know, and I think the best part is we don't have to edit, you know?
Yeah, it's a huge upgrade for sure.
It's pretty sick. I feel like we never talk current events, and I feel like talking current events.
Okay, like what?
Well,
we just talked about the United...
we kind of riffed about it a little bit. What do you?
Yeah.
So that was obviously an inside job. That one's been kind of watered down. What else is going on?
Dude, actually, I don't even like watch the news like that. So it's like, someone like, Jimmy Carter died.
Jimmy Carter died
at the young age of 102.
100. 100. Wow. Remember that skit from what's that guy? Gus Johnson.
Yeah.
He's like, Jimmy Carter, what are you doing with that toy? And he's like, it says 0 to 99. It says it right here in the box.
It's so fucking dumb, bro.
It is pretty dumb how they put 0 to 99 on the box.
Why even specify an age?
Yeah.
All right, I say, because I think there's like a minimum like 4 or something, right?
Yeah, why don't you just put 4 plus?
Yeah, that'd make more sense.
Like, what, a 106-year-old is going to play with your toy? But, yeah, Jimmy Carter died.
He was boys, honestly, bro.
Usually, current events...
He used to shotgun beers. I don't know if you knew that.
In the
Jimmy Carter.
70s? 60s?
100 years ago?
Well, dude, he wasn't president.
70s is like 50 years old.
He was president when he was old. You know, presidents are usually...
But you don't shotgun as president. I don't
Why
think
not?
so.
Trump definitely has.
I don't, as president, though.
Yes, with the Nelk Boys, for sure.
I just don't believe it. Nelk Boys would have like said something about it.
Well, you know what? I don't think Trump drinks.
Oh, he doesn't. That too, right?
I've never seen him drink.
Yeah.
I think you can accuse him of a lot. I don't think he drinks or does drugs.
No.
I think Biden probably did more than him.
Prescriptions, maybe.
That's probably why Trump's mind is so sharp.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. He's losing it a bit now.
Because he's 80.
Yeah. But he was so like sharp, like 2016, like
Yeah.
fucking quick, dude. Yeah.
That's another thing. I think, dude, just like there is a minimum age to be president, there should
be a maximum.
A max, bro. Like, why is there more than 73 years of age allowed? You know?
I just trust old people more than I do like young people, bro. It's like, dude, you've been around the block longer, bro. You take the reins, you know? So it's
Really?
Well, you want a 35-year-old as president?
Dude, they could have a heart attack at any moment.
That's why we got Vice.
They're also old usually.
Kamala
Actually, not
Harris,
really.
Kamala Harris, how old is she? Like 50?
JD Vance is like 22.
Oh, dude, I want him to be president. He's dope.
You think he's dope?
I think he's cool.
What do you know about JD Vance?
He's just a bro, man. I don't know.
Why? Because he looks cool?
No, I don't know. I've seen him talk on like Rogan for a little bit. He seems chill, bro.
What do you think about RFK and Elon being in the, I guess, on the
I like
team?
that, bro.
Yeah.
RFK seems a little crazy.
RFK.
I don't want to get political though. It's you know, what do you feel about like I don't know. I don't even have a question. Sometimes I just talk before I know.
What are your like goals this year? Resolutions?
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're pulling straws at this point.
No, it's funny because my mom asked me the same question. Like, dude, I don't believe in that. Dude.
Hey, shouts out to Ruthie. She gave you hell the other day.
Oh, she did, yeah.
Tell them why. Tell the viewers why.
I was supposed to go to like a bare knuckle fight and I didn't go to it. And it's like.
It was the bare knuckles?
Yeah.
I went.
Oh, you did it?
Like 2 years ago.
Okay, 2 years ago.
Not the one.
I went.
You were with me.
I was with you.
Yeah. You're like, what was that? Is that fucked up?
Yeah, that's
No.
crazy.
I went to the bare knuckles like 2 years ago with my cousin Nick Font. Shouts out Nick Font. And we went to the one in Doral at the Trump. It was sick.
Well, I didn't go, so I don't know if it was sick or not, but.
Dude, it was pretty fucking cool.
I mean, I
didn't know you missed bare knuckles. I thought it was like
I told you on the.
I thought you said UFC.
No, I just said a fight. I didn't say any. Yeah.
So Ruthie gave you hell?
Yeah. Well, she didn't give me hell the next day. I think it was kind of like.
And they got you a shirt, bro.
They did. It was nice.
Yeah.
I wear it.
How'd you make up for it?
I didn't make up at all. What do you mean?
Oh, you were
I
just
was home before like midnight. What are you gonna yell at me for? What?
Yeah. True. My mom wants to do that too.
Yeah.
I miss one
It's
family
just,
thing.
It's just it's a parent deal. It's not like, you know, it's not real drama.
Yeah.
Oh, but back to the resolution thing. I was saying like, you know, I don't believe in like, you have to wait till like the beginning or end of the year to like.
Yeah, you
make
shouldn't.
A goal.
You shouldn't.
You gotta constantly strive to be a better person, bro.
Yeah. I see all those like motivational bro accounts online that they're like, if you wait until 2025, you'll never start.
Actually, you know what, man? I want to be a worse person.
Yeah.
It's time like we, you know, become total pieces of shit.
Yeah. My resolution is to have no resolutions.
Drink more beers, look at more boobs.
Nobody likes beers.
Fight immigrants.
Fight immigrants. You're next, pooch. No, I'm just kidding. He's gonna see that and be like, what the hell?
What are they talking about?
Why did I just get astray? Don't hate me for that last segment, but I love you.
Look at the 23-minute mark.
That was for pressuring me to the hot sauce.
The whole car pressure you do that. Matt will eat ass, but not
PJ just called you an immigrant.
Immigrant?
Yeah.
Kind of. Almost.
He's gonna see it back. It's not like you can't lie to him.
Dominican.
Cuban.
Cuban.
Yeah.
Born in Miami, but
I thought you were half Dominican, half Cuban.
nah. You're full Cuban.
Is Andre full Cuban too?
Yeah.
Who is the half Dominican one?
Huh?
I don't think there is one, bro.
Was there not a half
You
Dominican?
named everybody.
Luca?
Oh, wow.
Very far from
Did not see that one coming.
Oh, you're Argentinian.
He's basically European.
Yeah, great
Yeah.
steak. And a lot of Nazis.
He's basically
Oh.
European.
Oh.
I don't know.
Comment.
Yeah.
What were we saying? Immigrants fighting
Just
immigrants?
becoming like worse people in general. Trying to do that.
About.
You know, kill some homeless people.
You
could,
think
like-
people would notice?
Yeah, no. You could like. It depends on the homeless person, I guess.
Yeah. So you think if he's like the king of the homeless, like one of the higher ups?
No, if he's like one of those homeless people that's protecting like parked cars, They're gonna notice. They're gonna notice him missing.
Hey, where's Gerald?
Hey, someone broke into my car. It couldn't be Gerald's.
Yeah.
He protects it.
What's all this graffiti on my car now?
Yeah.
And why is there dicks drawn in the dust?
You get the bad home. You gotta kill the bad homeless people and keep the good ones alive.
Which ones are the bad ones?
The ones who are doing the graffiti on the cars and like breaking into them. The
No,
ones that are
homeless
protecting
people
them.
don't do graffiti in cars.
Well, actually, we're gonna be the
no.
homeless people doing the graffiti and breaking into cars because we're trying to become pieces of shit.
So you're saying they're pieces of shit? What if we have
Fuck yeah,
homeless
dude.
people viewers?
Well, I'm saying the people doing the graffiti are pieces of shit. And you're not gonna have homeless viewers. How are they gonna view it?
What if they just want to be heard? The people doing graffiti.
They have signs, don't they? Write something on your sign.
I'm not with that take.
They're always like, I'm a war vet.
See, I think if you want to be a huge piece of shit, you got to start small. Like, don't put the shopping cart back at Publix. You know, like when you're in the parking lot.
Yeah, it's like shopping cart theory.
You like leave it in the middle of like the parking lot, just like in the middle.
No, I say you go big, go home,
No,
dog.
you gotta. It's like working out. You don't just bench 2 plates. You warm up and then you get to like 2 plates, 3 plates.
No, you gotta believe in the piece of shit that you could be, dog. Park in 2 parking spaces.
Do you think it's easy?
That's better than fucking the shopping
I
cart
hate
thing.
that. You know that's like my biggest pet peeve.
I know you hate
I
that.
rode on someone's car the other day because that asshole parked because they had a Porsche and they think they're better than everyone.
Yeah.
They parked in 2 parking spots and there was a million other spots, and I parked right next to them and I wrote asshole right on
Why
their
would
car.
you even do that if there's a million other spots? Who cares?
Nah.
Who cares at that
Nah.
point? That's the piece of shit in you that wants to come out. and be
Nope.
Like, come on, Matthew Valent. Fucking ride on that car.
Nope. Because I believe in humanitarians, PJ.
You know what? If somebody's driving like shit, I'm gonna hit them with my car. That's my piece of shit thing. Because I've always felt like doing that. I gotta let it out.
You think it's easier to be a piece of shit, a huge piece of shit, or a really good person?
Piece of shit. Are you kidding me? Anybody could be a piece of shit.
But do you think it's an easier life than being a good person?
Yeah.
I feel like it's a harder life.
I think, okay, so here's the thing. It's like a deal with like having morality or like, not morality, but ethics.
Yeah.
You know, if it's an issue of ethics. Because if you could be a piece of shit and not care, then obviously it's the
Yeah.
easier life.
What's like a daily like ethical battle you have?
Daily ethical battle? I don't know, elaborate. Like, give me one that you have.
Like something you battle daily, like a lie you say every day, or like or you maybe something with your I almost said your job. Don't want to do that. I don't know. Like, do you ever steal?
I've stolen before, yeah.
Like what? Like candy at a gas station, like a pub sub,
Like snow cones and shit.
oh my.
Like dumb shit.
Like
you know, one time I pulled up to like a mosque and I stole like a cart they had for like moving like heavy things. For no reason, I just wanted to steal it. I was more of a vandal than I was a thief though.
yeah, that's more like.
I was very
I
anti-establishment.
want to be seen. Yeah.
Yeah, I just like break shit. Like
contrarian.
I pull up with my like airsoft gun, shoot out the lights at things.
Oh yeah, you were one of those. Want to be bad boys. You know who you are. You're the kids in Dead Poet Society.
I've never
The
seen
kids
the
that
movie.
are in detention, and then Robin Williams comes in and changes their life. Yeah, I'm mad. I just want to be heard.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Yeah. And then he shows them poetry, and they're all good now.
Yeah.
That's you.
I just had to figure out how to write comedy skits, and now I don't want to break things.
Yeah. Use your hands in other ways.
Yeah, do something else with them.
In Thailand, I am surgeon.
No, but I never like thought like. I think it was just I didn't have coherent thoughts, so it's just kind of like I just did whatever I saw.
So like, if you're in line like at Publix and someone's like on their phone not looking, but they were next to pay, and you see they're not looking and you get in front of them, is that like something you do?
No, you do that?
Why you don't do it because you think it's not ethical?
It's not ethical. They're waiting, even though they're not
I
paying
thought
attention.
you wanted to be a piece of shit.
If I want to be a piece of shit, yeah, I'm gonna cut them.
Yeah. I never do that because I believe in karma, and I feel like I'm gonna get struck by
Well, we've been
lightning.
over this. I don't believe in karma.
I do.
Well, I believe in Judgment Day. You're gonna die, and the Lord's gonna judge you,
Oh really?
and that's when it all comes back, bro.
So you think God's gonna have like a long list and be like, all right, Mr. Stewart, have a seat. It's gonna take a while. He's like, you
Well-
jacked off 4,222 times.
No, it's not like that. I think if you ask for forgiveness, none of that's gonna matter. You know, the devil knows you by your name, but calls you by your sins. Jesus knows your sins, but calls you by your name. You know. I think, dude, you don't commit sin, like knowing you're committing sin. Sometimes you just make mistakes because you're a person. You
But
know?
sometimes you do, knowing you're sinning. And
Yeah.
and you know you're good because you're a believer or you're gonna be fine.
But that's garbage. That is garbage.
But a lot of people do that.
Yeah. You could ask for forgiveness. As long as, dude, you go to confession for like things like that, but
What
it's
if you
like,
murder? You think if you ask for forgiveness, they'll...
it's a cardinal sin, that's a tough one. You have to really mean it.
See, I don't think it's that black and white. I don't think God is like, there's like 7 things you can't do, but the others
10.
I'll forgive, or 10 things you can't do. The other ones I'll forgive. I don't think it's like that. I think God, I don't know, this is about to get deep. Should we just call it?
Yeah, I guess, man. You want to get religious?
I feel like he or she or they or them or whatever it is. I feel like they. I don't know. Who knows?
I'm just saying, man. Only God could judge. You know, I can't tell you one sin's worse than the other. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's call it here.
Sure. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
To our interesting episode.
Yeah, you can follow us on like Stay Tranquilo. I don't know. Liquor Store Comedy. What else we got? You want your personal Instagram? You want to give that out?
Yeah, Matt Valen55 on Instagram. We got Liquor Store Comedy on Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah.
Stay Tranquilo, Johnny Cuba. And yeah, guys, keep following along. This is the Arroz Blanco Comedy Podcast.
Or White Rice Comedia in English.
White rice.
Thank you for watching.